episode 5, I believe, of The Nest, hosted by your least favorite host, Michael Keller. Oh, Jesus Christ, I have to go brush. I'm freshly woken up. I really have to go brush my teeth, but fuck it. I'm gonna do that later. Um, Beautiful day here in the Jersey. Fucking sunny as shit, which I love because it's just been bullshit weather, just piss and rain recently, which I don't fuck with at all. So that's fucking awesome. And I have one class today, which is even better, so I can go out and fucking drive around in the not rain. Oh man, I just had a gross sleep. My room is either like 10,000 degrees or just like sub-zero temperatures at all times. So I either wake up just sweaty as fuck or freezing and it blows ass. But yeah, all good. First off, shout out to all the people that have been listening and sending me love and support for the show. It means so much that you guys like it and get some laughs out of it. It's the whole reason why I wanted to do it anyway. So thank y'all so much for listening. Yeah, I just realized I didn't write any topics down for today. Because I did last time and I didn't fucking use any of them. So, yeah, whatever. The first thing I did want to mention, though, was this fucking show that I saw the other day. Well, I saw it a while ago, but I just thought of it again the other day. I think it's on Discovery Channel, so wherever you watch Discovery Channel, go check this fucking show out. It's called Man vs. Bear. And no, that's not a Bear Grylls show. It's literally these like four assholes get flown out to Colorado, I think, Utah, or one of those fucking states. And they go to this bear preserve. And they just do challenges, like physical challenges against the bear. And it's like a grizzly bear, like a Kodiak grizzly bear. And it's so fucking stupid, too, because, well, for so many reasons. But first being that they think that, like, it's supposed to be like, basically every challenge is how long can you last against the bear. But it's really not even how long can you last. It's just how long before the bear feels like this should be over. Like, one of them is my favorite one. They have a Tug of War, which, again, fucking preposterous. But they have you on this platform. It's maybe like 10, 15 feet in the air, and you're over like this little man-made pond, and the bear is like, I don't know, 50 feet away on another kind of raised up little like patch of dirt. And you can't even like it's Tug of War, but you can't even like hold on to the rope. They have to like they put you in like this fucking harness, like you're going parasailing or some shit, and then tie the rope to it, and then they just leave the rope at the other end, just loose so the bear can grab it. And the thing is, they're like, oh, it's Tug of War with the bear. See how long you can do Tug of War with the bear until he pulls you in the water. Like, if the bear wants it to last 0.3 fucking seconds, he'll rip your ass, no matter how big you are, into the fucking water. Like, I saw one, it was like, everyone on that show is like a bodybuilder, too. And it was like three guys and one girl. And keep in mind, like, all three guys were just fucking, like, lineman size, tank for human. Like, if any normal person did a Tug of War with them, they'd thrash them. I just burped. But then there's like this one skinny bitch that gets up there. And I mean skinny in comparison to these dudes. But she gets up there, it starts or whatever. It starts pretty much, I think they start the timer right when the bear gets the rope in its mouth. So it gets the rope in its mouth, but it just fucking stands there with it. It doesn't really do anything. This lady, like, it barely does anything. She's already just, like, on her fucking heels, just trying not to get, like, ripped into the water, and then it just kind of like looks up and yanks her ass right into the water, obviously. But they're like, oh my God, she did so well. She lasted 13 seconds against the bear. Like, no, the bear just decided to not pull it for the first 12 seconds. It had nothing to do with the lady. And like, because one of the other guys, the bear picks it up and immediately rips him in. And they're like, oh, he didn't do so well on that challenge. Like, no, the bear just wasn't having it for that guy. What are the other ones? Fuck, they do one where they put you in like a steel ball, and you have to, and then like the bear is on the outside of the ball, and he like pushes you, and you have to push against the bear. Again, very stupid. Like, it's a fucking bear, and one of the biggest bears. Jesus Christ, it's so dumb. It was funny too, because when I was just scrolling through the shows, I thought it was gonna be like I said, like a Bear Grylls show. And that'd be funny if it was, if they just plopped someone out in the middle of nature and they just got hunted by Bear Grylls. That'd be fucking hilarious. You just have cameras on both of them. He's just like, all right. Oh, I feel like I'm doing a Steve Irwin there. But either way, he's just like, all right, there they are. I have no idea what he would say. But that'd be hilarious to just see fucking Bear Grylls hunt some people. What a weird show, too. I hate how that show gets so much flack for being, like, fake, even though in the first 30 seconds, it tells you, like, these scenarios are set up to show you how to survive. Like, yeah, if you just plopped him down in the middle of nowhere, like, half of the scenarios of the show just wouldn't be real. You know, he wouldn't be doing all of that shit. So, leave Bear alone, honestly. Give the guy a fucking break. That show's awesome, though, isn't it? I feel like everyone that watches that show, like, once you watch a few episodes, you're almost like, oh, come on, like, someone, like, test me. I dare you, drop me in the middle of somewhere, because I can fucking do this. And you definitely can't. You definitely can't. I've gotten fucking winded running upstairs, so I don't think that that's really gonna work out well just in the middle of fucking nowhere. But I'm trying to think now, what would Bear Grylls' tactics be for hunting man? How would he cook a person? Would he pee on him first for a little flavor? Would he eat their fucking eyeballs and just comment on how crunchy and squishy they are? I wonder what body part Bear Grylls would go for first if he had to eat someone. I think it'd be the ass. The ass or the thigh. Oh, that ass meat's gonna cook real well over this fire that I've made. Timmy's thigh is really looking good if you get a slow burn. Oh, what was those people called? I think it was, I'm going to look it up. The people, it was like that expedition, they went off and they got like snowed in. The Donner Party, that's what it is. They were American pioneers who migrated to California in a fucking wagon. Fuck that. Never complain about your boarding process again. Jesus Christ, taking a wagon. They spent the winter of 1846 to 47 snowbound in the Sierra Nevada mountain range. Fuck that. And then they just started grubbing on each other. Understandably, I guess. You know, I watched like a documentary about that recently. There were way more people involved in that whole thing than I originally thought. Like, I thought it was like 10 people most, but it was damn near like 100 people. That definitely made it easier, I bet, to choose who got eaten first. You know? Like, if you're like six, like I originally, when I heard about it, I thought it was like 6 people doing like some research type shit. And that would be tougher, you know, if you only have a a limited amount and you're all doing the same thing, you're probably closer friends to begin with. But with 87 people, there's definitely a handful of them who are more disliked in general than the others. I'm going to take my mic out of here. My stand is fucked up. But there's definitely more people in there that were just like, oh my God, like, can we fucking... Well, like, I'm sure that, like, offing a couple of those people was a thought before it was a necessity, you know? Maybe not for eating, but for just people who are like, hey, we're in a wagon out in the middle of nowhere. No one knows where we are. If this guy just tumbled over a cliff, not our problem. Fuck him. But, oh my God, that'd be fucking crazy. I saw some other shit about these people who got stuck. I think it was like up in the Arctic Circle. I don't know what the fuck they were looking for other than cold, but they goddamn found it. Their boats... I feel like anytime a boat has been really praised for its abilities, that's just like the demise of it. Because that boat, everyone was saying like, oh, these ones are made for fucking the cold. They're made for the winters. They're made to last. They can bash through any piece of ice, and then immediately, first piece of fucking ice they run into, a boat gets grounded pretty much, and they need to dip. Titanic, unsinkable. What a dumb thing to say about a ship. I heard this other shit. I heard it on I think it was Bill Burr's podcast. He talks about this ship, the Vasa, in Spain, and it's like this another like triple-decker fucking unsinkable ship. First day it goes out, it sinks. All the crew members fucking die because they're just like trapped under the weight of this gargantuan boat. Like, what a stupid thing to say, honestly. Like, if I ever was getting on a plane and they were like, these are our new, no turbulence, we'll never crash kind of planes. No, I'm not fucking getting on it because I know the first thing it's going to do when it goes up there is rock around like a goddamn roller coaster. And I'm not with that. Plane rides suck enough to begin with. Ugh. I was thinking about that too, things that are just terrible enough, and I was thinking about that for I'm a big fan of that show 60 Days In, where they just send regular Joe Schmoes into jail, and they just like document what happens in jail for 60 days, and you know, there's so much just like random fucked shit that go like, and there's obviously like the main stuff, like yeah, you could get the shit beaten out of you. Someone might want to, touch your dick, something like that. But just like all like the politics type shit, like, dude, it's fucking jail. Why are you making it 10 times worse than it already has to be with your like the jail already has rules, but then there's like the inmate rules, like, oh, you can't talk to this person if they don't talk to you first, or you can't talk to this person if they're not your same race, maybe. Or, you have to give part of your commissary to like, what the fuck are you talking about? That would make me more mad than just being in jail, is having to follow just like those extra rules. Because if you don't, then you're just going to have all the people in the pod just on your ass, beating the fuck out of you constantly. Oh my God. That would be so fucking... That show's hilarious, though. Because it's always like the cocky people who fucking get out first. And they're like, I think that I'm going to integrate perfectly into this jail. I think that the inmates will accept me as one of their own. And then they'll interview an inmate like a day later, and they'll be like, yeah, I don't know what's up with that new guy, but he is definitely a cop. He just puts off a terrible vibe. Like, every inmate knows instantly. Because it's funny too, because half like the people they get, they're just like these nerdy white guys that just kind of sit in the corner. It's like, no, dude. And they always give them the shittiest backstory too. It's always like they never put them in there for like assault or something. It's always like fraud or like credit card scamming, some bullshit like that. And maybe I think they do that because then it's more realistic if they, like... it's more realistic, like, the way you're in the jail sort of and what you're in there for and like how they can get you out. Whereas if I guess you're like a violent offender, it's less convincing, I guess. But I don't know. They do such a terrible job with the fucking backstories. Oh man, I'm getting hungry again. I don't know what to eat though. Things are how is everyone doing with grubbing during this whole thing? Pop a comment below. I'm curious what you guys are snacking on because I could definitely use some suggestions. I feel like I've had the same meal just like over and over and over. It's just like eggs in the morning, burger for lunch. Dinner's always a bit of a shake up, but then I always have some ice cream sandwiches and water ice after dinner and shit. But I don't know. I might go to Chick-fil-A today just because it's nice out. And no one's home now, too, so I won't have to be like, yes, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Yes, I'll wash my hands when I get home. Yes, I'll wash my hands after I eat. Which I'll fucking do anyway, and I'm used to doing anyway. I'm just tired of being asked to do it and told to do it nonstop. Like, I'm on board for the fucking self-isolating. I'm on board for it, all right? You got my vote. I'm here for the cause. You just don't have to remind me about it every 5 seconds. That's why I hate how my parents always have the news on. And I don't get it, too, because they always complain. They're always like, oh, keep saying the same shit. Like, okay, yeah, there's like 1,000 other fucking channels where they're saying other stuff that isn't news, so put one of them on, please. Oh, man. I don't know what it is about this, but it makes me really thirsty, too. I could go for a tall... I'm parched, as they say. Could really use a nice swig of water. I just had to lay down on my uncomfortable couch. This couch is so shitty, but I love it. It's from Ikea. I love how the food of Sweden is basically only known to people through Ikea. And it's also like not good. I've been to Ikea before and just seen people having full meals there. What the fuck are you doing? Serious, like, are you joking? You go to Ikea just for the food court? It is not that good. And it's not even like a food, it's Swedish meatballs and then that's like it. Like, I'm pretty sure they've gotten rid of all the other weird Flurgaberg, Schnurgenbergen, Swedish goddamn food that they have. It's just like hot dogs now. Other random shit. Oh my god. Also, if you I was talking, I think it was this fall semester when we all came back. In one of my classes, one of my professors was like, "Oh, how's everyone doing? Summer break. Hopefully you're all settled at your apartments." And a couple people, were just saying like, "Oh my god, I had to put together IKEA furniture. Oh, such a nightmare." No. It gives you fucking direction. Am I the only one that has never struggled to put together a piece of fucking IKEA furniture? It's so easy. You barely even need the instructions. Most of it's just like, slide this into here. Slide this. Like you're making a bed or a chair. You should fucking be able to tell. That's a picture of it. You should be able to tell easily where all of the pieces go. If anything, it's just like, oh, you might drop a screw by accident and then you can't find it. It is not hard to put together IKEA furniture. Any other furniture, sure, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that because I bought I had this bed that I ordered offline, and that thing was kind of weird. That was a wonky ass piece of furniture to put together. But this couch, literally, easiest thing ever. The couch at my apartment in San Francisco, 3 fucking maneuvers, and I was taking nasty naps on that bitch. So I'm tired of hearing people fucking complain about, oh my god, I had to put together IKEA furniture. Took me all day. Like, then you're just an idiot. Okay? That's all I hear when you start to bitch about IKEA furniture. It just slowly dilutes into, I can't do anything. I'm a fucking moron. Because it's not difficult. Oh, man. Yeah, that pisses me off. You know what I really want? An Eames chair. Even though they're like $20,000 for some reason. I feel like they just look cool. That's goddamn near a piece of art as much as it is a piece of furniture. An Eames chair. I just love the name too. Eames Chair. Sounds like a place where a butler would sit. The Eames Chair. I don't know why. I think that's what's his name in Inception. Tom Hardy's character. Pretty sure that's his name. And he's a fancy Brit, so that's why I think of butlers. It's kind of gay that Bruce Wayne and Alfred just live in that big house all alone. What are they doing up there in that bat cave too for all those years? Batman can never hold down a woman, but Alfred's always there to give him bat hand jobs. You know what? You know what I always loved about the early Batman movies? How everything Batman owns is bat-related. Like, there's nothing that doesn't have the word bat in it. My favorite scene by far in that, like, original movie with Adam West is when they're going to the Joker's submarine, which, why the fuck does the Joker have a submarine? What a strange mode of transportation for the Joker to have. I feel like you should have, like a goddamn hot air balloon or something really cheeky and strange. But no, he just has this piece of secretive military equipment. And so they're going there in like the bat helicopter. Like, just throw the word bat in front of everything. Don't even make it kind of like he could have named it just like the bat or something. Bats fly, helicopters fly. But so they're flying over the fucking submarine. They let down the jankiest fucking stick and rope ladder you've ever seen to the water. Like a fucking geriatric patient. Batman slowly and just steps out onto the ladder and just shakes his way down the fucking thing. Back when I guess they had no real good effects for that, and it was just Adam West trying to maneuver this sketchy fucking ladder. But a shark jumps out of the water, bites onto his leg. He just starts pounding it in the fucking head. It's also like, if you think that honestly, credit where it's due for the people who made Jaws, because in comparison, I'm guessing that was maybe 10 years later, the fucking mechanics they were able to apply for that shark in comparison is next level. Because the shark they use in that thing, it's literally just a rubber shark that I think they like tied to his knee somehow. And he just starts like punching its head. And also too, like the way that it's on there, it's like wrapped around his leg, but then you just see like the head getting squeezed against the rope. And so he's just like, "Oh, Robin, toss me down." And this is no joke. This is what he says verbatim. This is what it's called. And it says it on the fucking bottle. He's like, "Robin, pass me down the shark repellent bat spray." What? The shark repellent bat spray? Why do you have that handy? Why is that a thing? Why is it called shark repellent bat spray? Why do you need the bat angle thrown in there at all? Why is shark repellent not good enough? It feel like you just tell what it does, but then you just throw in bat spray because you're a fucking weirdo who has this bat fetish. Like, what other animals? What's with Batman and Catwoman that all have these weird animal fetishes that really have nothing to do with like their powers? You know, Flash, that kind of makes sense because he goes fast. Green Lantern, as stupid as it is, he's green. The ring that he gets is green, and I'm pretty sure that's just the name of their organization. Superman, he's just super in general. Who the fuck else is there? I can't think of any superheroes right now. This is pissing me off. I can't think of any fucking superheroes. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. How many other animal-related ones are there? None that I can think of. Not fucking Dog Man, Jaguar Man. I guess Black Panther, yeah. That one's stupid too. But I guess he plays it up a little more. Like, he actually just goes out with claws and just runs quickly because he's got that purple juice running through him. So I guess he at least becomes a bit more of a jaguar or a panther. Like Batman, he was like, oh no, I just got stuck in a cave with them when I was young, and they just made me cream my pants. So now I need to just have everything be bat related. All right, this is pissing me off. I gotta look up more. Like, Iron Man, there's one. He made his whole fucking suit out of, I'm guessing, not iron, by the way, because once you're getting rockets blasted at you, I don't know how much your thin veneer of iron over your body is really going to help. Let me look up superheroes. Let me see some. 50 greatest... SpiderMan! Again, though, he actually has the powers of a spider. Captain America's a pussy. I don't care for him. It's like, what a lame character. Like, really? Like, as if every other superhero isn't, like, for the, the rights of people and doing good. Like, he just overdoes it too much. Like, I feel like I'm just getting, like, talked to by a fucking principal every time Captain America's on the screen. Like, yo, tuck your shirt in. Captain America's coming. Don't curse in front of Captain America. Who else we got here? I feel like I'm just getting all the shitty Marvel ones now. Wanda Maximoff? Wanda. What's with, like, the old black woman's name with the very Russian name? Human Torch. He's a torch. He literally just catches on fire. That makes sense. Yeah, there are so many in here that I've just never heard of. Oh, I always like Nightcrawler. I think he was from fucking, here, let me click on his thing. Yeah, he was from X-Men. He was just like the demon guy who could fucking, like, teleport, basically. What are his powers? Let me see. Nightcrawler comics powers. Nightcrawler possesses superhuman agility, the ability to teleport, and adhesive hands and feet. What a fucking lame description. Adhesive hands and feet. That almost implies that, like, it's not like Spider-Man where you're guaranteed to stick. It's like he could fall off if he gets, like, a little wet or something, or if he's upside down for too long. That'd be a great, like, blooper for him. Like, oh yeah, I have adhesive hands and feet. Like, I can climb up walls for 30 seconds, and then I have to go down and let my adhesiveness recharge. His physical mutations include indigo-colored velvety fur, which allows him to become nearly invisible in shadows. That's racist. Two-toned feet and three-fingered hands, which allow for less good grip, I imagine. Yellow eyes, that really doesn't help with the fucking blending in. If you just have bright yellow fucking eyes and a prehensile tail. He definitely, in the early X-Men movies, I remember he was dope. There's that one scene where he just, like, cuts through the fucking White House like a goddamn boss and just wrecks shit. I always thought that was badass. Also, if you have teleportation, aren't you good? How can anything fucking stop you at that point? I guess, like, unless someone's touching you. But can't you just teleport out of their hands? Like, how does the teleportation work? Like, if you're on them, do they teleport with you, or is it only you that teleports? Like, oh, something's going on here. Bye. Oh, someone's about to hit me. Bye. Like, how do you ever fucking lose a fight when you can just leave at a moment's notice? He also dresses. Dresses like a douche. The fuck is with his big Van Helsing cape? Like, you're a demon. Just fucking be a demon. You're scary enough as is. I don't think you need a trench coat. Like, are you a demon and, like, a child molester? Why do you need a big open trench coat that looks like you're about to just be hanging brain? Superhero costumes are strange, too. Again, like, why do you need costumes? I think it would be so much better to just be a normal Joe Schmo and then be able to kick some ass on top of it. But, how many... Don't lie. I feel like everyone has tried, as a kid at least, tried to test out at least one superpower. Like, whether it be like, all right, maybe if I jump super high enough, I'll be able to get a little hang time in the air. I've definitely tried that when I was a kid, 100%. 100%. Ugh. How am I doing time-wise here? I think I'm doing pretty good. I think this is... I'm not used to do this. This fucking program is retarded the way. Like, it doesn't tell you how much time you've been going. It just tells you the bars. Which I guess I understand. But, yeah, might, I don't know. Might wrap this one up. I am so fucking tired, thirsty, and hungry right now. And I like keeping it short because I feel like, I don't know. I can only list a few times where I've listened to full podcast episodes that were like over an hour. I feel like I usually just listen to around 30, 40 minutes of them anyway. So, fuck it. Give the people what they want. Let them eat cake. That'd be great if if fucking Marie Antoinette or whoever said that, just like she's I don't know the fucking context of it. I think it was you know, I think the real backstory is like she didn't understand poor people somehow, like a fucking moron. So she was like, someone was like, "Oh my God, they're all hungry." So she was like, "Oh, just give them cake to eat. Who doesn't like cake? Like a fucking moron." But it'd be great if she was just like standing over a balcony, just like a Pope style, and it's just like, "Oh, let you all have liberty. Let them eat cake." And everyone just looks at each other and just drops to their knees and just starts licking butthole. She's just like, no, not that kind of cake. No. Everyone's just like, blah, 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 blah. Just fucking big, like, human centipede of just butt licking and cake eating. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to end on that high note. Let them eat cake. Anyway, so this is episode 5 of The Nest. Yeah, also let me know in the comments what you think I should do for posting, like how often I should post, because I don't know. As of now, I just have the time, and I feel like I can think of shit to talk about, but I really don't want to kind of burn myself out with these. I mean, honestly, all you guys listening is the biggest motivation and support ever, so as long as you guys keep fucking with them, I'll keep doing them. But I don't know. I'd like to get on a more consistent basis with doing these and at least try to force myself to think of things to talk about and make time to actually sit down and edit them. And I don't know, at some point I'll toss the video in it, just because I feel like once there's video, it just makes it easier to actually watch and sort of engage with. So once I get that figured out, I don't have a tripod or anything. The reason I didn't do it is because I just was putting my camera on my little chair in front of me, but it wasn't angled. There was no good angles to get on the fucking chair, so I scrapped that idea pretty quick. So yeah, this has been episode 5 of The Nest. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means the world to me. And I'll see you on the next ep. Deuces, everybody.